everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, Expanding Your Vocabulary. I'm your host, Michael, and today we have a fantastic guest joining us, Sophia.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me, Michael. I'm excited to dive into the topic of vocabulary expansion with you.
Absolutely, Sophia. Today we'll be sharing some valuable strategies to help our listeners enhance their vocabulary and become more confident communicators. So let's jump right in. First off, let's discuss the importance of vocabulary expansion. Sophia, why is it essential for people to work on improving their vocabulary?
Well, Michael, vocabulary plays a crucial role in effective communication. A robust vocabulary allows you to express yourself more precisely, understand others better, and engage more deeply with various texts and conversations. It opens doors to new opportunities and enriches your overall language skills.
Exactly, Sophia. Expanding your vocabulary is not just about memorizing words. It's about building a toolkit of language that empowers you to express yourself with clarity and sophistication. Now, let's explore some practical strategies for expanding your vocabulary. Sophia, what's one effective method our listeners can use to enhance their word knowledge?
One powerful strategy is reading extensively. Whether it's books, articles, blogs, or even social media posts, exposing yourself to a wide range of written materials exposes you to new words and phrases in context. Make a habit of looking up unfamiliar words as you encounter them to deepen your understanding and retention.
That's excellent advice, Sophia. Reading not only introduces you to new vocabulary, but also reinforces word usage and context, making it easier to incorporate those words into your own speech and writing. Another useful technique for vocabulary expansion is creating and using word lists. Sophia, could you explain how our listeners can effectively use word lists to build their vocabulary?
Certainly, Michael. Keeping a running list of new words you encounter and find interesting or useful is a great way to actively engage with vocabulary expansion. You can organize your word lists by theme, difficulty level, or even alphabetically. Review your word list regularly and challenge yourself to incorporate those words into your daily conversations and writing.
I love that idea, Sophia. Word lists provide a structured approach to vocabulary acquisition and allow you to track your progress over time. Plus, they serve as a handy reference tool whenever you need to refresh your memory or find the perfect word for a specific context. Let's move on to another effective strategy: practicing with flashcards or online tools. Sophia, how can our listeners make the most out of flashcards or digital resources to improve their vocabulary?
Flashcards are a tried and true method for vocabulary practice because they promote active recall and repetition, both of which are crucial for retention. You can create physical flashcards with words on one side and definitions or example sentences on the other. Or you can use digital flashcard apps that offer interactive features and spaced repetition algorithms to optimize learning.
That's spot on, Sophia. Flashcards are versatile and customizable, allowing you to tailor your practice sessions to your specific learning goals and preferences. Whether you prefer traditional flashcards or digital tools, incorporating them into your vocabulary routine can yield significant results. As we near the end of our discussion, let's recap the key strategies for expanding vocabulary that we've covered today. Sophia, could you summarize them for our listeners?
Of course, Michael. First, prioritize reading extensively to expose yourself to a wide range of vocabulary and context. Second, maintain word lists to actively engage with new words and track your progress. And finally, utilize flashcards or online tools for focused practice and reinforcement.
Well said, Sophia. By incorporating these strategies into your daily routine and staying consistent with your efforts, you'll gradually build a stronger and more diverse vocabulary that will serve you well in all areas of life. Before we wrap up, Sophia, do you have any final thoughts or tips you'd like to share with our listeners?
I'd just like to encourage everyone to approach vocabulary expansion as a journey rather than a destination. It's okay to start small and progress at your own pace. The key is to stay curious, stay consistent, and embrace the joy of discovering new words and expressions.
Wise words, Sophia. Remember, vocabulary expansion is a lifelong endeavor, and every word you learn brings you one step closer to becoming a more effective communicator and a more engaged learner. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's episode of Expanding Your Vocabulary with Sophia. We hope you found our discussion informative and inspiring.